Hey, happy day. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma. Let's talk about the expression on the fritz. On the fritz means broken, out of order, not working, not functioning properly, wearing out, just glitching, not working right. Now, this expression is relatively new, the early 1900s, and they're not really sure where it came from. But there used to be an expression when a German soldier in World War I was wearing out, they would call him Fritz. And so they believe that perhaps this expression came from saying on the Fritz, meaning Fritz, which was a shortened version for the name Friedrich, was just a common name in Germany at the time, kind of like Bob here in America. And when somebody was wearing out and they weren't really as good a soldier as they had been, they were called Fritz. And so on the Fritz meant wearing out, not working as well as expected. Now, I've heard, and I've actually used the expression on the fritz to describe generally equipment or a device that isn't functioning properly. Hey, the copy machine's on the fritz. Hey, the laminator's out of order or on the fritz. Now, I don't recall ever saying a person was on the fritz, but when somebody's underperforming in our organization or somebody in our family's having a hard time or our health is suffering, I have a cold right now, I'm a little bit on the fritz. I'm not working properly. My nose definitely isn't working properly. And some of my head is a little stuffy and not working properly as well. So I am personally on the fritz. But generally, when something is going wrong in our companies or organizations, it's because a system or a process or a procedure has broken down. And it just needs to be improved. It needs to be looked at, re-examined, and fixed. When a piece of equipment is broken, or on the fritz, we get it repaired. We troubleshoot, we find the problem, we solve the problem, we fix the piece of equipment. The same is true with our systems and our processes. If something is broken or not functioning properly, not giving us the results that we want, we need to improve that system. We need to fix that system. If a person isn't performing the way we expect, number one, have we clearly shared our expectations with them? Number two, have we made sure that they understand and clearly communicate back and forth what those expectations are? And number three, is it a training issue? Is it and do they need to be trained on how to do something, or do they have ideas on how to improve that system? And it's just a bad way, again, a process thing, not a person thing. Or is the person just not a good fit for the place that we've got them in our organization? Oftentimes, I have found that in different companies I've worked for, good people have been put in the wrong place and they perform poorly. But when you get them in the right place that matches their skills, their abilities, their superpowers, they excel and they are amazing contributors to the organization. So it's important to ask yourself, is there really something wrong with this person? Probably not. Or is it just a bad fit? A lot of times we try to force, square pegs in round holes, and it doesn't work. We have to find and let everybody find for themselves what works best for them, where they fit, if we really want to supersize and grow our organizations. I know I have been a square peg in a round hole in different organizations I've worked for, or I've gone in and been trying to do things a certain way that other people had done successfully, but that style didn't work for me. And once I found the process and the system and the rhythm and the style that worked for me, everything hummed along nicely, and I was no longer on the fritz. But I'm sure there were times in the past where other people that worked with me definitely thought I was on the fritz and not working properly, or I was broken, or whatever other way they would judge it. And we do the same thing with the people and the systems that we work with. And in order to supersize and grow our businesses, we need everything humming along. Now, will things break down? Will they go on the fritz? Absolutely, positively. There is no straight line to the finish line or success. Intent, you will never be finished no matter what, so don't expect to be. Just continually move toward the big goals and dreams and desires that you want for your organization. Knowing that things will break down, you're going to have to troubleshoot, you're going to have to problem solve, no matter what level, no matter what business, no matter what you achieve in life. Every area, every stage of our life is filled with challenges and obstacles. That's what makes it so fun. It's all about the journey and the adventure and the overcoming and the becoming, not the destination. I hope that helps today. I'm going to go sip some more hot lemon water and feel better. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope that you're not on the fritz and that nothing in your life goes on the fritz today. Catch you tomorrow.